now listening to a Thinking Boy podcast.
Hello and welcome to this week's episode of a Thinking Boy podcast. I'm your host, Cesar Perez with
Marcel.
Welcome back to the show.
Hey, thank you.
It's been quite a long time.
Yeah, that's 70 plus episodes ago.
Mm-hmm. You are 101.
No, that's only 66.
66.
Yeah.
But you're episode 101, bro. And the new era. How you feel?
It is a new era.
Mm-hmm.
New era, new decade. As far as churning, feels good.
Been, what, 2 years? Over 2 years?
Yeah, last time I was on your show, I just released a song, Early Bird, with produced by Dramatic. He was on your show.
Shout out.
Then I moved back to Michigan. I'm still there. Yeah, probably be there for a while.
Right? Were you from Michigan, bro?
Yeah, Bay City, Michigan.
Bay City, Michigan. Gotcha.
Which is like right there in the crease of the thumb.
The crease of the okay, I got you. What I know you moved back because of work and stuff like that, but how's it been like living over there and stuff like that, experiencing the seasons? I know we were talking about how it snows and shit like that last time when we were doing the photos.
Man, I mean, it's cool. I don't mind the winter because I get to dress up. I love wearing winter clothes, winter fashion.
They're more fancy for sure. They're more like fashionable, I feel like.
Yeah, I get to wear boots. I love boots. And coats, like
accessories as well.
Dressy coats, yeah. I don't wear scarves. I would like to, but I don't really know how.
I'm the same way. I don't know how.
Just drape right over.
Also, it's really hot over here, so it's very rare I could I have like one good coat, like a heavy coat, that like if it gets really, really cold, like a Calvin Klein one that I've had for like years. But it's only when it's really, really cold on like rare occasions. But I never get to break it out because it's like, for the most part, just like kind of, it'd probably get to like 30s
40.
Maybe. Yeah, 30s, 40s, nothing crazy.
When I lived here, I didn't wear much for winter. I mean, you could still wear shorts up until like November, right?
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, I mean, even in December, honestly, you could probably get away with wearing shorts.
When I lived here, I remember it got cold like in January and February.
Yeah, that's about right, yeah. Well, January, February is when it really gets cold.
Over there, sometimes it starts snowing in October.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, shit, okay. How are the summers over there?
They're beautiful. It rains a lot.
It does. I was in Seattle, bro. That shit rain. It rains a lot over there.
It's humid.
It's humid as hell.
I work outside, but I mean, I can't really complain. I do like the 4 seasons, especially fall, with the leaves turning different colors, and
aesthetically, it's like really, really like pleasing.
It's romantic.
It is.
Fortunately, I don't have anyone to fall in love with right now. But
how's the love life, bro? Go ahead, break it down to me. How's it going?
I don't have a love life. Not at all. Past couple of years has just been focusing on beefing up, which is not an easy thing to do. I know I'm getting older, so it might become easier. Slower metabolism and all that. But I'm learning how to eat before and after workouts.
Okay.
So the body will break down the protein and all that stuff. But
why beef up? What's the move?
Just to look good.
I don't blame you.
That's probably why I don't have a love life.
So no Tinder then? No Tinder, no Hinge, none of that?
I've tried that. It's just too much chat and too much. And when someone does want to meet, I get too nervous about it. So I flake.
You flake on them?
I do.
Oh, shit.
But
yeah, with me, honestly, my shit is more like we follow each other, and then like nothing really comes of it. Like we'll follow each other for a little bit, and then there might be like a mention of like meeting up, and it just kind of like fizzles out on like apps like that and shit like that.
Yeah, for sure.
I just recently uninstalled a bunch of them though, because I was like, what is this? Like, I had like 2 of them, and I'm just like, I'm not even active on here. I check it like at the end of the night, and I'm like, I feel like I'm just wasting my time. Like, I'd rather meet the person in person, you know?
Yeah, that's how I want to do it. I feel like I feel like if I were to find true love, it would be in person, or maybe someone involved in the industry I'm trying to get into, or or maybe the complete opposite. I don't even know, but definitely someone good,
Right.
ambitious, or health conscious.
Mhm. Would you want to? Hmm. Would you want them to be from your area, like from a Michigan, from a Houston, or would it even matter, like where the person's from?
I don't know, because okay, I like different things. Like, so I don't want to get too far into it, but I do know I see myself with like maybe a Japanese woman or a Chinese woman, and starting a family by the time I'm 40. So I have maybe 8 years
Okay.
to learn Japanese. But I mean, that's going to take a lot of work because there's, I wouldn't say I'm a wild man, but I mean, I'm open about certain things. So I'd had to behave
Right.
and find a woman that is willing to accept things that I've done in the past. You know when you're young,
Yeah.
wild, you do things. So
What
especially
if
in
what if they
college.
what if what if they say what if Japan says like we'll pay you to like move out here in Japan and to like isn't that a thing? They like pay people to like move out live out there and like hook up with or get with a person.
To hook up with them?
Uh
I don't know about hookup, but they
isn't that like a thing that they do over there? I have no idea.
I don't know. I do know someone told me they went there for school for a year and they lived with a family.
Oh shit, for real? That's pretty cool. Japan seems like a hard language to learn though, I'll be honest with you, bro. Seems very like tricky.
Yeah.
Oof. That and like, well, I guess Mandarin seems like that and like Russian and shit. Those are like hard ass languages.
Yeah, because of the throat thing you gotta do. I know some people can't roll their tongue for Spanish.
That's the thing. Do you speak Spanish, bro?
Mm-mm. I know how to roll my tongue though.
Hey. Yeah,
You speak Spanish?
I'm definitely like more fluent now. For the longest time, I was always able to like understand it and comprehend it, but never really like speak it back other than like see or like no. But now that I've like once I started working, honestly, like I had to pick it up more because like most of the people are Hispanic and I have to talk to Hispanic.
Yeah.
Especially when I was all like, like customer service and shit like that, and I have like long conversations in Spanish. So now I'm like pretty decent at it. The accents definitely throw me off though, because there's like times where like at work we have a Cuban person who talks like way different than like a Puerto Rican person who talks way different than like a Mexican person. So like the accents still fuck me up every once in a while, but for the most part I could like understand what they're saying. I could definitely translate if someone needs like something translated.
So, what do you think? I mean, I know I asked my history teacher where Mexicans come from, like what made Mexicans. He said the Spaniards came and
Spaniards and Native Americans though, and the natives. I mean,
yeah. So did they do that to Central America too? Is that why everyone speaks Spanish?
I believe so, but I think it's more like, yeah. And then like Portugal would be the people from Portugal would have went to like places like Brazil and shit, where like that's why they speak like Portuguese and stuff like that. It's about right. Just colonizers that like pulled up and did the business.
Well, if our ancestors were more united, maybe they'd have a better chance at surviving. But I mean, who's to say? Maybe some of them chose peace, some of them chose violence.
Yeah. Also, I think them having guns probably like changed a lot of shit. You know what I'm saying? You
Yeah,
pull up
they
with, like,
were
gun.
more advanced.
Yeah, they just didn't know what was good. But I often think about that. I talk about that with my friends, and I'm like, I'm curious, like if that never would have happened, how far like natives would have advanced now. Like, would they have like a cellular device, like, or shit like that? You know what I'm saying? Like, would they have like skyscrapers and buildings and stuff like that, or would they say more like holistic and more like, local and stuff like that?
Do you get into those TikTok conspiracies about like how back then they had free energy? They used the pyramids and all this and that. The buildings were shaped a certain way to harness energy, and everything was like free.
Mm-hmm.
You've seen those videos?
I haven't seen those videos.
I don't know if it's all bullshit or not, but
Mm-hmm.
it'd be interesting to think back then they were more natural.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, I imagine it was more like a trade thing. No, that was like a big thing. Trade like furs for like food, or furs for like other shit, or even like berries and stuff like that. Hunter gatherer kind of thing.
Yeah,
It's just interesting, bro.
It is. I wonder how clean the Earth would be.
That's the big thing, yeah. How much pollution would be. I know they had like, campfires and smoke signals and shit like that, but I couldn't imagine it would be like,
The chemical spills in
yeah,
Ohio.
yeah, I couldn't be, it'd be like some shit like that or like oil spills and stuff like that. Although have you seen that movie, Killers of the Flower Moon?
Mm.
It's with DiCaprio and and Robert De Niro. He's really good. But it's about this like town. I forgot where it's at, but these Native Americans discover like oil. Like they totally strike oil like out of nowhere, and they all become like instantly rich, like instantly, to the point where like other white people are like white people are like moving in and being like, oh well, we'll help you manage your money. We'll control the banks.
Snakes.
Exactly. But I think about shit like that, and I'm just like, well, what the fuck? Like, what would have happened with all that stuff?
The Jewish people?
Nah, they were more like the white people were just white people. Honestly, they never really said like if they were Jewish or not.
Irish or
They were probably like Irish or like settlers and stuff like that. But it is interesting to me because I'm just like, where no one would have capitalized on it by like I'm saying marketing and fucking like using it for like business wise, but like. I'm curious, like, what would they have like done with all this like oil or all this like gold and shit like that? Would the value still be the same, or would it be like more of just a thing they have there? You know what I mean?
Isn't Dubai rich in oil?
That is true. Yeah, Saudi
I
Arabia
think
and
it'd
stuff
be
like
something
that.
like that.
Could be. Because I guess the surrounding areas would still want shit like that, huh? Like Europeans would still want like to capitalize on something like that. Eventually, I feel like the worlds would have like met, regardless of like through either them advancing first or like the natives advancing first. They would have eventually been like a cross pollination. That and the diseases, bro. That's the thing that always gets me. You get a blanket full of smallpox. It's fucking crazy.
Yeah, when I first learned about that, I was like, it tore me up.
Nah, for sure.
History.
Like Thanksgiving is not like it's not a good time.
I think about that often, like all the extinct people that we'll never know what they look like, or there's no documents of them. There used to be like a red skin tone people.
Mm-hmm.
They went extinct. There was Native Americans that had blue eyes and blonde hair. They went extinct. We'll never ever.
There's nothing.
We'll never ever see them. Like they're just gone. That's like the average like cat just disappearing.
Jesus Christ, that's horrible. What do you think about like switching topics a little bit, but still kind of on the same thing? How do you feel about like endangered like animals and stuff like that? Like where scientists are now kind of like trying to salvage it, but there's so little that it's like they're almost like cloning fucking people and shit like that.
Well, that sort of tears me up too because I used to be a big animal lover. I was a vegan for a couple years just because I had love for animals, but now I'm trying to learn how to hunt and all that. Anyways,
the switch up is crazy.
I mean, it's just part of growing up and becoming a man. You have to do things. I don't want to hunt to just kill, but it's just something that a man should learn, I think. But there was this black rhino that went extinct, and they had 2 females left, and they're trying to impregnate them, and they can't.
Shit.
They're dying off. There's only 2 left.
There's no males.
Mm-mm. Just the sperm they collected. I mean, we still have the white rhino, but not the black rhino.
Jesus Christ. I'm curious, man. That's just scary.
They keep having miscarriages.
Oh. But even then, let's say they actually like make it happen. Wouldn't that be difficult to like
Repopulate.
Yeah, because it's just essentially it's like a bunch of like incest, and when you think about it,
They'd all be deformed.
maybe I'll be fucked up, bro. That's what I'm saying. Like, I don't know, it's tough.
There's a bird called the moa.
The moa?
The moa. I think that's what it was called, MOA. And it was as big as, I don't know, a giraffe or something. Maybe big bird.
Mm-hmm.
And back in the 1800s or 1900s, it went extinct because when the settlers moved in, they hunted them to extinction. But there was they were labeled as endangered species, and because of that, they hunted them more because now they're rare, so now they're more valuable. But they're big flightless birds.
God damn. I think about that shit because I know there's places like the whole concept of like trophy hunting and stuff like that, where like people will go to Africa and like kill a gorilla or kill like a giraffe and shit like that. You're like not really supposed to hunt, but people just do it just because like for sport almost. But it's like you're not really hunting anything. It's more of like there's a fucking animal that's in this closed area that you could just like shoot. It's like almost like going like quail hunting or shit like that. Like just they're in like a close. They're almost in like a garden that you could just like it's an easy kill. You know what I mean? You're not really like plotting. You're not really like trying to like. And even if you are like, fuck, you killing a giraffe for? Why the fuck are you killing like a gorilla for? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, at that point, it's kind of just rude.
That's what I'm saying. It's just like
It's kinda
dickhead
evil.
behavior for sure.
Yeah. You know, back then they used to hunt people too. Rich people used to send people in the woods and hunt them.
Some Squid Game shit, dude.
And I think I read that in a fictional book, actually.
I mean, I wouldn't be surprised, dude. Honestly, I wouldn't be surprised at all if like it turns out that like people are that's still kind of going on. Although with the advent of the internet, I don't know. I feel like it's harder and harder to like get by with that kind of shit. Then again, who knows?
Yeah, unless you're in what'd you say, Missouri?
Oh yeah. Missouri. Where was the other one? It was Missouri. No, I'm trying to think.
Louisiana.
Oh my god.
There's certain parts, there's certain parts people get away with things.
Montana, bro.
Montana.
Missouri. Yeah, nah, Montana would have been the one. Jesus Christ, bro.
That's why I do think it's important to learn how to hunt, learn how to shoot, learn how to aim, even if you're not a gun person.
Just like practical wise, like you should know that the knowledge of doing that.
Yeah, and be on the same level as your enemy, because there are people out there that really don't care about other people, and that's the scary part. But the good thing is, if we prepare, we have a better chance at surviving.
I agree with you. I think it's important to like at least know how to handle a gun. Like we're talking about that during like our photo shoot that we did. It's important to like know how to handle a gun, or even like you said, go to the shooting range and just like fire off some rounds, just so you can know how it feels. You don't want to go in fucking blind and like hurt yourself. God forbid, or hurt yourself. Exactly, dude. You shoot your fucking hand off or some shit. Yeah. Hell nah, dude. Let's talk about that photo shoot though. It was hot, man. It was very hot that day.
It was. I was dripping in sweat, but I think it was a good sign because I was gonna wear button up and try to dress all.
You would have had like sweat stains, bro.
Yeah, but I think that tank, tucked in with the overalls or whatever they're called, it was a unique look.
I do like the like slightly yellow. You know what I'm saying? Slightly yellowish on the tank top.
Yeah, I got that at Academy.
That's the one you bought. I was wondering when you said you had stopped at Academy. That's
well,
funny.
I actually didn't go there for a tank. I went there for a red shirt like this, but long sleeve, and couldn't find one. So I just got this.
I don't blame you. Those are kind of expensive though.
It's only $20.
Oh, that's not too bad. I remember when I started doing jiu-jitsu again, I needed a long sleeve version of those, like you were saying. Like we call them rash guards, but like the long sleeve, like a dry fit kind of thing. And I went to Dick's, bro, and I couldn't find fucking at all, bro. It took forever for me to find one. I had asked a lady, and she went to the back and found it, but I think when I bought it, it was like $40 or some shit like that. And then we started looking at shorts, and I'm like, all right, some of this shit is expensive.
I heard Dick's is expensive.
Yeah, the shorts are like crazy. They're all like starting out at like 40 or 45, and I'm like, just for like regular running shorts.
Yeah, I don't go there. I did buy a pair of shoes there once. They're comfortable.
I think I bought a couple jerseys there, like soccer jerseys and shit like that. But nothing too crazy. The name in general always throws me off, bro. Dick's.
They should come up with a store called Pussies, but like a franchise.
What would they sell? The same thing? Sporting goods?
No, maybe something like the complete opposite. Like if you walk into Dick's, you know what you're gonna find: sporting goods. So if you walk into Pussies, what would you expect?
Almost like a Forever 21 kind of thing, bro.
They're out of business now.
They're
right?
done, bro. Yeah, they're cooked. They're cooked. They're fried.
Good.
Yeah. You know what's funny, man? Like for a while, I would go there. I would be at the mall a lot, so like I would we'd periodically like visit that store, And they had some cool shit, but like I talked about it last time, but like they always had like a dumbass design like on something. It'd be like a Dragon Ball Z thing, but then in the back there's like a zipper or some stupid shit like that. You know what I'm saying? It's always like a random fucking or like a hoodie or like a jacket with that has like a shirt on it, but it's like not detachable. It's just sewed into it. This shit like that where I'm like, why do you do this? You just kind of ruined
That's
piece
how
of clothing.
21-year-olds dress.
I guess so, huh? That's what it is.
Depending on the city you're from.
I don't know, man. This shit was like it just seemed very like you said, like high school type shit where I'm like, I don't know. I shouldn't be wearing this right now. I feel weird in the store right now. Like,
I feel like when I was in high school, I dressed really weird. I'd
Yeah?
probably like that store.
yeah, you fuck with Forever 21?
No, well, back in high school, I couldn't afford it.
Ah,
Even
gotcha.
though it's cheap, I couldn't afford anything back then.
Oof.
That was, I just wore whatever I could.
You're fine. Would you go to like a vintage kind of guy where you're a thrifter at all?
I don't remember. I don't know where I got my clothes. I used to sew my shirts too.
Bro,
Yeah.
I need to learn how to sew, bro. I have so many holes, like shirts that have like holes right here. That is like
For
really
little
good
holes,
shirts.
it's easy.
Hmm.
But I don't know how to do the machine anymore. That was,
Oh,
yeah.
that's just some dangers. I'm not gonna lie to you.
Yeah, like I have some dress pants that are, the bottoms are coming off.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't know how to fix them. And I think it's like $30-$40 to get them.
Tailor, I guess. What do you call it, tailor or
Tailored, yeah.
tailored and stuff? Yeah. I do love a good suit though, man. I'm not gonna lie to you. When I was in Vegas for shout out to Oscar and Patsy, I was there for her wedding or their wedding, and we had to go suit shopping. It felt pretty good.
You got a suit?
Hmm?
That's the one you wore for your 100th, right?
Yeah, low key, bro. That suit was originally like a Halloween fucking costume. I was trying to be homeboy from Cowboy Bebop, but I couldn't find the costume in time. I kind of waited to the last minute, honestly. But I was like, fuck, he wears a suit. Let me just buy the suit and I'll get the dress shirt like separately. Then I went to, I think, Goodwill, low key. I found a suit, Brooks Brothers. And it was like $50. It totally fit and everything. I was like, all right, cool. Never know when you could find, bro.
Yeah, at the thrift store.
Mm-hmm.
I have suit jackets, but I don't have complete suits. And it's a shame because I worked at Men's Warehouse for like 5 months.
Damn, really?
I didn't buy a suit.
At all?
Mm-mm.
You didn't get like a discount and shit off the, like the suits?
40% off, and I still didn't get one. I don't know why. I don't really need one.
That is true. You never know though. A wedding.
I was invited to a couple weddings this year, but
You don't think you're gonna go? You're not a big fan of weddings?
I mean, I am. I don't know. This trip wore me out. I kind of just want to go home.
You just chill?
Yeah.
I feel you. I just recently, as like a 20-year-old, I'm like discovering like, it's weird, man, because I feel like with certain shit, I have ideas of what I want to do, like for the podcast and for like YouTube and for like photography. Like those I'm pretty like set on, like I want to do this goal and that goal. But like personal life wise, I really don't like have any like goals or shit like that. I don't really like it's up until like this year where I was like, getting married would be kind of cool. But it's not something that I'd like plan out like by 35 I want to be married, by this year I want to have like kids and shit like that. But yeah, this year with all the weddings, I went to like 3 back to back. And they were all my friends and I'm like, all right, shit, I should probably like I'm saying
Start looking.
I should probably like
Well,
start
so-
looking or something. But
You asked in the beginning about my love life. What about yours?
honestly, I'm on the same boat, to be honest with you. Yeah, there's a couple girls that I talk to here and there. Super casual, though. Nothing, like, significant where I'd say, like, I'm going with this person or even, like, seeing this person. There's more of, like, dates here and there, but nothing, like, concrete. Which, right now, I don't really mind because I know how time-consuming it could be. But eventually, I mean, it'd be kind of cool to, settle down and have a marriage and have a little, little wedding and shit like that and invite you.
I'll try to come.
What? Would you not come, bro?
I mean, I don't know. So the first one's in, I think it's in Arkansas or Arizona.
Back in the old stomping ground, bro.
But I travel through there to come to Texas. And it's fine. I just don't think I'm gonna go out and buy a suit and travel all the way back down here.
Would you fly, bro?
Next month.
Oh, it's next month, bro? All right, well, I feel you on that. It's a little too much.
Sorry, cousin. And then the other one's in September.
Still kind of soon, honestly. She's been flying by, bro. We're already in August next month. Next week.
But if you give me enough notice, maybe I'll come.
All right. I'll
Buy the ticket rate when I get there.
I'll keep that in mind. I'll keep that in mind, bro. What if I might do the performer canceled? I need you to like hop on stage real quick.
Guess I can roll around a bit.
Yeah? Fuck yeah, dude. Hell yeah. Thank you.
Of course.
I'm pre-thinking you just in case.
By then I'll have more singing lessons.
Karaoke. I'm actually afraid of karaoke. I'm not gonna lie to you.
You've never done it?
Terrified.
I've only did it one time in public, and I was completely wasted. And man, I was going everywhere, running back and forth and taking people's hats and throwing them. And I don't know how I didn't get kicked out, but I'm pretty sure I'm not welcome back there.
What songs were you? I know you're a big Madonna guy. What songs were you?
Well, I wanted to sing. I went there with my siblings, and I wanted to sing "Picture" by Kid Rock and What's Her Face.
Mm-hmm.
But they didn't put it on, and instead I was like, well, then put on Into the Groove.
Okay.
Which is an 80s song, and I started singing that. It was terrible.
Was it like, because I went to 2 like karaoke things. I never participated, like I said. I know that they have like karaoke rooms, and then they also have like we're at a bar and there's like a fucking stage and like open bar or open mic kind of karaoke. Was it like that?
It was a bar.
It was a bar? Okay.
Yeah. It wasn't a stage, though.
Okay.
There was just a MC with a microphone.
And a TV screen?
Mm-hmm.
Jesus. Yeah, I'd be terrified, bro. I'd be terrified of that.
But what song would you sing?
It's a good one. The one time I did see someone do it, they did Bohemian Rhapsody by Queen. And they were just going so hard, bro. You could tell, like, they wanted to do that. You could tell they, like, prepared to do that. Because it's long as fuck. And they were just singing it. They did all right. But the whole time in my head, I'm like, God damn, bro. Like, he's still going.
It's a long song.
It's a very long song. I don't know what I'll do, bro. I feel like I should do, like, something easy or simple or some shit like that. Maybe a rap song, low-key.
Like a Drake song?
Fuck, Drake would be... his are pretty simple. I don't know.
Take Care.
God damn, Take Care would be rough.
And you got to sing the chorus.
See, that's what I'm saying. The chorus, I feel like would like, the chorus could either save you or like fuck you up a little bit. Because if you fuck up the chorus, it's like, all right, man, like get off stage. They're like fucking pressing the X or whatever the fuck, or pressing like the buzzer, like you gotta get out of here. But yeah, I don't know. What about you, man? Any fears that you have?
Fucking frogs, toads, squishy things.
Frogs are pretty gross.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I don't like rats, bro. To be honest with you.
I mean, they're kind of creepy just because they're fast, but they're not.
Like even a mouse would, like if a mouse scurried by,
I would just look at it. I mean, there's not much it would do.
There's not much it would do, but just the fact that it's in my house is just like, God damn.
I've held mice before.
Really?
They were feeder mice. Just crawl around.
Did you give it to like a snake or some shit?
No, I gave it to my friend and she bred them.
Okay.
And I don't know what happened to them after that. They're the white mice with the red eyes.
Oh, fuck. See, that's even creepier as fuck, bro.
They're kind of cute.
Yeah?
Yeah. I couldn't do a pet frog, though. I mean, I've held a frog just to face my fear, but I couldn't. Like, when I see them, I kind of want to throw up.
Is it the fucking...
I don't know what it is. When I see a frog, just... I see them all the time at work, too. And oof, they're just disgusting.
Jesus Christ. So you see that, you can see the evolution there. You see tadpoles and shit, and then it becomes a fucking...
No, because I do pressure washing.
Oh, okay.
No, I see big toads, big frogs.
It's hopping around.
Usually they're just chilling.
Mm-hmm.
But when we get close to them, they start hopping.
So if one fucking lunged at you a little bit, how do you take that?
I do jump.
Yeah?
It's one of the only things that makes me jump.
Rats would make me jump.
Yeah.
100%. I'd be like, whoa. And then I'd be like, we have to get the fuck out of here, Marcel. We have to get out of here, like, immediately. And then I would call, like, an exterminator, and then I might like chill at my mom's house
For at least a couple.
for at least like 2 days. Come back, and then I'd be like, "Is he dead?" And then they would have to show me him being dead. Then I'd be like, "All right, cool, I'm back. It's all good."
Dude, when I lived in Atlanta, I came home from work and there was this noise in the kitchen, and it was a huge rat. Like something about Georgia. I guess they have big rats.
I can see that.
It was the size of like
Coke can, the Coke bottle.
bigger than that, dude.
For
It was-
real?
Yeah, it was like a cat. It was like that big. I'm not even lying. That big. Its tail was big and long, almost like a possum, but it was a rat.
Holy fuck!
And it was stuck in the trap. And so the owner of the house, I'm like, hey, there's a rat in there.
You
And
could just hear the fucking.
he told me to take it out and bury it.
It was dead, bro.
It wasn't dead. I had to like hit it with the broom because it was stuck in the trap. So when I hit it with the broom, I guess it finished the job.
Scared the fuck out of me, man.
It was scary, but it also was weird because it had like a smell. There was like a smell. I don't know if it was a smell of death, but it was disgusting. And I had to bury it.
Jesus, whoa.
One of my memories of Atlanta, Georgia.
When was this? How old were you?
18 or 19. I think I was 19.
What a memory. I would not want to do that. Fuck that, bro. Honestly, that's horrible.
Yeah,
That's
I
traumatic.
felt
That would have been. Was it traumatic for you, or it was traumatic for me?
No,
Just
it
you
wasn't-
telling me that.
It wasn't traumatic. I just felt bad that I had to kill something.
My stepdad one time, no bullshit, he barefoot stepped on one, took it out in the kitchen. I was like, whoa. He's like, yeah, it's dead.
Did it yell?
Nah, I can't remember it really. I remember just like we were playing PlayStation, me and my brother. And then he's like, if you see it, let me know. Because I have to like, I gotta kill it obviously, or I gotta like get rid of it. So I saw it from the corner of my eye, scary. It was small. It was like a mouse. And I was like, whoa. So I give him a call. He comes out. I think he was taking a nap, fucking wife beater on. On this side. I'm like, it's over there. He's like, all right. Pinpoint just. Psh.
He was probably mad he had to get up from
Yeah. He's like, ya está muerto. I was like, fuck. And I look and I'm like, holy shit. Motherfuckers. See, I don't know if I could do that, bro.
Because they don't have bones, right?
Don't they? I feel like they. That's why it scares me because it's not like a roach. A roach I could just fucking and it's done.
Yeah, bugs, whatever. But like,
Don't mouse have like guts and shit like that? That's why it's fucking gross.
they have
bro.
guts, but I don't think they have bones because they'd be squeezing through stuff.
I never thought of it like that. Well, maybe. I don't want to look. I wouldn't even want to look it up, bro.
All right, leave a comment. Do rats and mice have bones?
So they're like, you think they're like what fucking cats and shit? Where cats are like,
Very wiggly.
oof.
They can squeeze out of through anything. Small little spaces.
I mean, the fact that you said you saw one like the size of a possum is still kind of tripping me out. I'm not gonna lie to you.
I wonder if it was a possum.
I shot a possum one time, point blank. It was it was like a with the pellet gun.
He died.
Now he was playing dead, and my cousin was like, "I bet you wouldn't shoot it." I was like, "What?" And I walked up.
I heard this somewhere.
Yeah, I told you. I either said it on the show before, like I told you in person, but yeah.
No,
like,
I think I heard it on your show.
okay.
You
I
told someone
walked
about
up to it and I fucking shot it, and I saw its eye move, and I was like, "Damn, I don't think it's dead." Then I was like, "See, it's dead," and then it hopped up immediately and just scurried off somewhere. And I probably just blinded that fucking like animal.
He'll be all right. Possums are. I know they're like hideous, but I think they're kind of cute.
They're kind of cute.
They just have those pointy faces.
Is it the tail though? Or the tail that does it? The tail kind of fucking.
The tail that's gross.
Yeah.
They have like a.
What
they're
about
hairy
like
tails, right?
yeah. What about like snakes and shit, bro? How are you with those?
I mean, snakes are scary, but I don't see them as often. And the last time I did see one was a couple months ago, a gardener snake,
Mm-hmm.
and I didn't want to be afraid of it, so I just kind of dropped that fear when I saw it, and I'm like, you ain't gonna do shit, and I just walked around it because they're not gonna do anything. But big snakes, I've never seen a really big snake, and I don't know how I'd react. I mean, I'd probably. I don't know if I would jump because if you jump, it might attack.
I had a friend who I think it was a rattlesnake. They were hiking in somewhere in Texas and he got bit by a rattlesnake and he had to get choppered up and they fucking killed the rattlesnake and he has like a bracelet that has like the little tail on it But he said like immediately he felt like pretty shitty. Like as soon as it bit him, like within like 5 minutes, he felt like okay, I could tell something like is inside my body that like shouldn't be there. And he got choppered up and like he was able to like live obviously, but it was kind of scary.
How did they kill the snake?
They might have cut that motherfucker low key. Now that I think about it,
Like it was attached.
yeah, either with like a machete. I doubt they like I doubt they like shot it. I doubt they would shoot it. They probably like fucking chopped it up low key.
I just imagine.
Fuck, they shoot their leg.
No, I remember back in like first grade or something, they did bring a snake in, and I was afraid to touch it.
Mm-hmm.
He made
Scaly.
he made us all touch it. It was a baby snake.
Mm.
Fat. I don't know how big it was because I was a kid, so it seemed bigger.
Mm-hmm.
But
So let's say me and you are in Vegas, and those fucking performers are like, well, take a picture with the snake. They drape it over you.
I think that'd be kind of cool.
You'd be all right.
Like if I knew it wasn't gonna.
Yeah, it should be okay.
Yeah, I'll be fine with it. It'd probably feel cool to be like slimy. I want to get into my snake phase.
Mm-hmm.
I just haven't found like the perfect pendant yet, and
Oh.
I want to experience snakes. I don't know much about them, and I haven't had the opportunity to.
A lot of drug dealers I know have snakes, like amphibians, snakes, like reptiles for whatever reason. Just in general, they'll always be posting like pictures of like good snakes.
There has to be a reason if there's.
There
a
has to be
pattern.
like, right? There has to be like a correlation there. I'm just not sure. Iguanas and shit like that. Where I'm like, what the fuck? Like, why do you have all these exotic animals and you also deal drugs? Like, what's up with that?
I wonder if it's something up here,
Maybe.
or if it has to do with like their droppings they put in the drugs.
Fuck, who knows, bro? I mean, I imagine those are like pricey. No, I never really bought a snake or looked into it at all, but those can't be cheap. This can't be cheap.
I don't know how people have tarantulas.
Yeah, shit like that. Well, what about those like spiders and shit? How are you with those?
I mean, spiders are scary. They're not as scary as frogs. Like if I see a spider, I might just be like,
I would never have expected frogs to be like the thing for you.
I don't know why they are, dude. They've jumped at me before. And I remember I was at my aunt's when I was a teenager, and I went to open a bag of chips, and I'm looking out the window just trying to get the top of the bag open. I see something like a big blob, and when I look, what is that? And it jumped. And man, I don't know why it was in the kitchen, but I don't know if that's what started it or if I was afraid of them before. But I mean, I see them at work now, and I try to not let it have power over me, but it still just makes me like.
I mean, I mean, the more you talk about it, the more I'm fucking getting grossed out by them. But
I think it's their slimy, bumpy skin, and especially the ones that have different colors. And
right.
It has to be something with.
There's some cool looking frogs though, like the ones that are like multicolored. You don't like those? Also, the ones that are like almost see through, where you can see their like bones or not bones, but like their fucking heart and like lungs and shit. Like
Imagine a see-through mouse.
Fucking gross, bro. A see-through mouse would be horrible. So let's say we're on some like Mr. Beast / like Fear Factor shit. They come to us, they're like, we're gonna put you in a coffin filled with frogs
You know, I've thought about that.
for like $1 million.
I've thought about that, and
It wouldn't be $1 million. It'd be like $500,000, maybe less. 100K. That's a lot of money. $1 million is a lot of money,
I mean, I'd have to do it.
right?
It's kind of like sitting in an ice bath.
Yeah.
Just you mute your mind, that voice that wants comfort. Just fucking do it.
Would you tape your mouth? I feel like you have to tape your mouth. Now you want that shit going in there.
Like that one show. You seen? There's a show called Salem, and she puts a frog in her husband's mouth to silence him.
Oh my god!
That's how she runs the town. And that just reminded me of that.
Like the Salem witch trials and shit like that.
It's based on that.
Oh my god!
No, because he takes over. He sends her baby daddy away.
Mm-hmm.
Or no, they don't know she had a baby because back then you can get
Yeah, you gotta get fucked. You get
hanged
fucked
or
up.
something.
Yeah.
So she has a abortion, but it's not like a medical abortion. It's more like a
Co-hanger one.
no. It's she gives it to the devil.
Oh,
In the woods.
Oh, okay.
So they do like a ritual, and then she doesn't have it anymore. and now it's in hell.
Like a sacrifice almost.
Yeah, and so then that's when she became a witch, and she goes, the baby daddy gets sent out, and the mayor is the one that sent him out. So he knew they were lovers, but he didn't know about the baby. So he married her, and her revenge was
putting a frog in his fucking mouth. God damn.
Yeah, and that's how she controls the town.
What?
I don't know why.
That was a pretty good description, honestly. You fucking sold it to me. Now I'm like curious now.
It's a good show. It gets pretty dark if you're into like dark stuff. I know witchy things and Satan scares people. For me, it's entertaining.
Yeah, I'm kind of with you.
It's all make believe, anyways. Well, depending on what you believe, but it's entertainment.
Let me ask you this though: what would be the amount
of frogs in the?
No, I'm saying, well, we're doing that still, but like, what's the minimum for you? Where you're like, I'm not getting that fucking coffin I'm only getting in there for at least 100,000. What's like the number wise? We're like, we'll give you 60K
to get in a bucket of frogs.
It'd be like a coffin full of them. What's the minimum, bro? For rats, it'd be a lot. I'm not gonna lie to you.
Key to the world. I don't know. I mean,
you could blindfold yourself, no? I imagine, like, in theory, you could fucking blindfold yourself, cover your mouth, and, like, just deal with it.
If I could get enough to pay off my car, to quit my job and fund my music, and, like, capital, enough to start a career, then I would do it for that, with the blindfold off.
Okay. What do you reckon, though? 80,000?
I don't know how much it would cost to start a career. I mean, most people say it takes $1 million to get one song. But I don't know if that's still a thing, because that was back when you had CDs.
Physical sales and shit.
Yeah.
For me, it'd be a lot. If I'm going in a glass coffin full of rats, bro.
Mice.
Fuck that shit.
Mice and Atlanta rats. There's just a big one.
When we're done, I'm gonna show you a video. In New York, it's so bad. I've never been to New York, but in New York, it's so bad that like there's a crew. I forgot what the fuck they're called. But Vice did a documentary on it, and they've trained their dogs to hunt rats, bro. And at like 9 p.m., they'll pull up, all on fucking leashes. Then, all right, release the hounds, and they'll just kind of let them loose, and then motherfuckers will go grab a rat, shake the fuck out of it, and bring them back. Then like by the end of it, they have like trash bags full of like dead rats, bro. That's how bad it got.
That was in New York?
In New York, yeah.
What was the town that they killed all the cats and then the rats like overflooded the city?
Oh my god.
Was that real or not? I don't. I'd be on TikTok. I don't know what's real or not.
I don't know if that was real or not. That seems kind of crazy.
But
like
you know what? In the 1800s.
Yeah, I think you might be right.
Like it started a plague.
Yeah, the Black Plague, because it had fleas and shit. That's the other thing. They're dirty motherfuckers, these rats. So I don't know.
Yeah.
Shit, I don't know, bro. What about like heights and shit? I've never been a big heights guy. Yeah?
I'm afraid of heights. But
like scaffolding and shit like that?
So, yeah, when I get up a ladder, I guess I'm like anyone else. I get like stiff.
I feel you.
I don't shake a lot, but I start to feel like any little move, I'm going to fall. So I freak out. But
especially at the top.
Yeah.
When you're on the rug of the ladder, the top one, fuck.
When you have to climb over. So at my job, I do pressure washing, and I had to do like the top of a 2-story or whatever. And my coworker, he's like a country guy, cowboy. So nothing scares him. And he does everything. Right. And he just goes up there and climbs on. He's like, you don't got to get up if you don't want to. I'm like, okay. And
Billy Badass over here.
I see him up there. He starts climbing on one roof to the next and getting up there and doing stuff. And I'm like, fuck. Well, if I don't get up there, I'm a pussy. So
that's exactly how, yeah.
I go up to the top of the ladder and I'm all like, oh, fuck. And I try to get up. I'm like, so I get down and I try this like 3-4 times. And he's like, you don't got to do it. And I told him about this dream I had. I don't know how old I was when I had this dream. it was many years ago. I had this dream. I was climbing a mountain, and there's people on the bottom who've tried to climb this mountain,
Okay.
and they all failed. So when they saw me going up, everyone's cheering. Everyone's like waiting to see what's gonna happen. And I get to the very top, and I start to get that feeling of like paralyzed.
Almost like vertigo, kind of like.
Yeah, and then I'm like at the top there. I'm like, if I could just get over, there's a prize. There's a prize in the end. But I don't do it. In my dream, I back down and I just crawled all the way back down.
Fuck.
So that's what that reminded me of. I'm like, fuck that. This is life. This isn't a dream. I'm about to get over this ladder, and if I fall and die, well, whatever. Then I have to pay my car off. So I do it. Like the 5th time I do get up, I get over. I'm like, okay, that wasn't too bad. And then I start climbing on the roof. And it's a 2-story way up there. And then I was fine. Like I was just climbing like a monkey. But the hardest part was getting back down. Because now you have to like
maneuver yourself back down. Yeah.
Yeah, and you got to trust that when you hold on to the ladder, you're not just going to
fucking go down. Holy shit.
It took some time to get down. Yeah, so heights do scare me, but the thing about fear is kind of like getting on stage in front of strangers and performing or doing anything. When you do something that you're afraid of, there's also a sensation you get of like the thrill.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know how else to explain it. There's a feeling you get.
Like endorphins almost,
Yeah.
kind of.
Yeah, I guess so.
Holy shit.
So
would you, let's say me and you again, it's always, I'm like, yo, man, let's go bungee jumping. That's kind of lame. Let's go like skydiving.
I'll do that when I'm old.
Yeah?
Because, you know, if something does happen, you've already done what you got to do.
Yeah, I'm saying, what are you going to do?
If I do it now and I die, I'd be
It's
pissed
fucked
off.
up. Yeah, it's fucked up. I'd be pissed off too.
Wait, so let's go when we're in our 80s.
80s is too old, bro. I feel like I'm fucked immediately then.
God willing.
What about like even 60s? No, that's a little too, I don't know.
I suppose, yeah, I could do 60s as long as I have my fortune and my people and my trust and all that type of stuff.
You gotta do
set up
you
life
do like a
insurance.
will and shit like that.
I don't know anything about that, all those things, but I know people that die that have them. Someone's better off.
After you pass away, yeah.
And if I don't have a family, although I do want a family, but if I don't, it would go to like, it'd probably just trickle out to everyone.
Mm-hmm. Well, hopefully you do, man. Hopefully by that point you have a Japanese wife. You know.
Just think about it though. 30 years from now, it's going to be a completely different world.
Completely.
Because we're already we're going to drop the dollar, right?
Excuse me.
With AI and everything.
Oh man, I wanted to ask you that as like a musician. How do you feel about that?
I don't like it.
Yeah,
I mean, it takes away so now anyone could be an artist, take credit for it, and not even put in the work. They don't have to be creative. They don't have to possess a type of magic or spirit. You just type in what you want and it's there. So that's not fair. It's not right. But there's nothing we can do about it. It's the way things are going. So whatever, I look forward to it.
Everything's AI. You
Yeah.
Google something, they don't even give you the results. It's AI overview of what the fuck it is. Meta AI, stupid shit like that.
It sucks, but I mean, there has to be some good in it.
I mean, don't get me wrong. Whenever I'm editing photos and I want to remove let's say I want to remove a pimple you had or some shit, the tool that I'm using is an AI tool technically, but it's not like it's fucking like altering it like dramatically. It's more of like cutting it out and then replacing it with a part of your skin already, and then like doing that kind of shit.
Like giving a full blown nose job or
Making
the hair.
That's kind of wild. It's not like I'm throwing your image in there and then being like, all right, fucking do this, do that, then come back with me.
Give him a natural tan or something.
Yeah, I don't know how. I mean, it's a weird thing because I feel like some people are like a little afraid of like robots are gonna take over the world type shit. But I feel like in our lifetime, at least, we're gonna reach like I don't even know how to say it. It's gonna reach a point where it's gonna be very popular, and then it's gonna kind of like plateau.
Cell phones,
Kinda.
TV.
Where like every once in a while we'll be like, there's some new AI shit, but for the most part, it's kind of the same. You know, now we have a phone that you can fucking throw on your wrist, but it's not. Who the fuck is buying that? Or like now we have like a phone that's foldable. No one's really buying. I mean, people are, but no one's really like
Foldable phones.
Yeah, like no one's actively like buying that kind of shit. So it's like there's gonna be small innovations, but I do feel like at a certain point it's just gonna plateau out, and we're gonna be kind of like most of our life we're just gonna be kind of like dealing with what it is, but never in a way where it's like this AI is fucking like I have beef with the AI or I have a robot in my fucking world that's like fucking me up. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's just not. I just can't picture that happening.
What about whoever's in control of the AI and they want a certain people gone?
Could be used for evil for sure.
And those certain people are powerless.
We have to find a way to like get the robots on our side, bro.
We have to prepare.
We have to hack them.
So half of us will learn about guns and stuff. The other half will learn about AI defense.
Right. All the smart people will like have to like we have to deactivate have to deactivate the bombs. And then like if they fail, then like we come in and we fucking just shoot the fuck out of them.
Bro, everyone has ADHD. Who's gonna learn?
Oh man. Yeah, I did want to ask you about that just as an artist because it is like I have a lot of friends who like make music. I also have a lot of friends that like draw, and just seeing that kind of shit is like, man, it's all good. It could be like a little disheartening, you know what I mean? Because it's just like, God, these people are just fucking. Because right now with ChatGPT, they're just taking things that already exist, and then like through different media, then kind of like piecing it together, then giving you something.
Yeah, when AI started coming out and all that, it made me not even want to be an artist because you don't know who's real or not.
Mm-hmm.
I know with my music, I take my time. I like to go for a run, and like the writing process is not I know some people can write songs in the same day, and sometimes I do. Like lyrics, I can write a full song in 30 minutes, and it's amazing. But songs like Early Bird, and it took me a long time to piece together exactly how we wanted it to be. And then the guy I made it with, he was very detailed about it too. And then this new song, Let's Meet Up, I wrote those lyrics when I was a teenager. So I just wanted to check it off my list. And,
okay.
But the very first demo that I made was just me singing with my keyboard. So I was playing the melody, dun 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 dun, and singing with it. I sent it over to a couple producers, and finally one of them, he wanted to do it. When I showed it to him in the studio, he whipped out his guitar and tried to mimic the melody, and he spent an hour putting together a loop, like a beat.
Mm-hmm.
And that was the first session we did. We started this song last year. So, like, my music takes a long time because I work with people who we're all perfectionists. We want it to sound a certain way. We want to mold it a certain way. But with AI, you just do it like that.
And it's fucking there.
So, I mean, I don't know how I feel about it.
I feel like the quality was just gonna be.
It's gonna be soulless.
Yeah,
you know?
There's gonna be like a lack of like warmth. You know what I'm saying? There's gonna be a lack of like something that's physical or solid. You know what I mean? It's just like lackluster or empty. It's gonna feel like. That's what like. There's a couple bands that people. I don't know if you've seen this shit, but like, there's this psychedelic rock band. I forgot what the fuck they were called, but Spotify kept showcasing them. Like, oh my god, fucking Blue Pyramids or some stupid shit like that. It's just the name of them. Like artist of the week, blah blah blah, and you look at their page, bro, and they have like 500,000 like listeners every month. And then you listen to it, and you're like, oh, this is obviously AI. There's like no photos of like any of the band members at all. People are like, there's like all the images look different. They look fake, honestly. Like they look like fucking drawn. And there's two reasons for that. One is like people just want to put out like 70s throwback kind of like psychedelic rock, but in a modern like kind of thing. The second reason, I was watching a video about it. They were saying how like Spotify is using that to kind of negate paying artists who actually get real legitimate streams by saying, "Oh my god, look at this AI artist. He gets 500,000 streams like every month. We're not really paying them anything because they kind of like put them out. You know what I mean? So more money for us. People are listening to this shit, so we get a profit. And there's a robot, a faceless person who's like is never gonna benefit or see the revenue. And it's super shady, bro. It's super like sketch where I'm just like, wow, you guys are like more shitty than like I thought, you know? I don't know, man. It's just overall like a sketchy kind of thing.
I wonder who owns it.
That's what I'm saying. Like, who the fuck is who's Oz? Like in the Wizard of Oz, who's like the guy behind like the mask? It's probably white, to be honest with you. I mean, if I had to guess, you know what I'm saying, it would probably be like white. Maybe like a white Jewish man, or I don't know.
I don't know, but I was learning about Ticketmaster and how they screw over a lot of people. Like how they took over the industry back in the 80s or 90s and made it almost impossible for anyone to work without them.
Yeah, exactly. My friend just threw a festival and like for a specific, he did like a 3-day festival and each day was at a different venue. And some of them were like using like Eventbrite. It was super easy, very easy to access. Like, and if you want to use Apple Pay, you can. But for like White Oak Music Hall, he could only go through Ticketmaster, and they were being so fucking like, he was showing us the text messages and just like dickheads like, no, well this fee is for that, and our servers are for. And it's very much like, God, you guys are like adding like fucking $20 to the ticket, and it's just like, what are you doing?
So I don't know. I didn't dive too much into that, but do you think a way around it would be for, like, say somebody got a loan for their music business, or they signed with the record label. I think instead of putting the money into that, they could put it into building their own venues, and now they have control over their own tickets.
It's not a bad idea.
I wonder if that'd be too costly, because then now you have to make deals with the city and stuff like that.
This is a whole different industry, but there's a wrestling promotion in Mexico called CMLL, and they own their own arenas. Like they have like I think 2 or 3, but they run those every time. So like whenever they do like their equivalent of like Raw, like a Monday Night Raw kind of thing, it's just their venues. Like they own the venues, they own the tickets. Like there's no third party shit. Like if WWE comes and they're like, yo, can we use this venue? They have to pay. They have to go through them. Like they rent it out to like musicians and shit like that. Like it's all like in-house kind of thing. Just so they could always have, and they're like the owner literally said like just to go, we could always have like a venue to go to. We don't have to be scrambling like, all right, now we're here in this week and now we're over here. We're like, it's almost like a
like the Vegas thing.
Yeah, like residency, like kind of like a residency kind of thing. Where like people were like Bruno Mars is there for like a year. You know, if you want any weekend, you can see Bruno Mars in Vegas.
Dude, that would suck.
Yeah, that sounds kind of shitty. You know, I don't know if I'd want that, to be honest with you.
I think they go there to be punished.
Yeah, he owed money though or some shit. I saw a rumor of him like fucking up with like gambling or something. Fuck, that's
and
crazy.
he had to go there to make it up.
Bruno Mars, imagine, bro.
Yeah, I can imagine it.
Yeah,
from the start, he was into that kind of stuff.
I know he'd be on the sniff a little bit.
Yeah,
he'd be on the sniff a little bit
when he very first started. But I mean, I respect him. I look up to him.
His music's really good.
Yeah,
with Anderson .Paak, all that shit's fucking phenomenal, man. What a way to go out.
Residency. Oh, that would suck.
I think Elvis was doing that before he passed, low-key. He was doing like a Vegas residency.
Mariah Carey's on there.
Oh, really? Dude, I'm not gonna lie to you.
They say that she doesn't move that much. Fuck. But she doesn't need to move.
She don't need to move. She got the vocals.
Yeah, she's a diva.
But We Belong Together, bro, Mariah Carey, peak. I love that song.
Yeah.
We belong together, babe.
It was 2005, I think.
Oh, man, that shit's phenomenal.
I was like 9 or 10 when that came out, and it was on the radio all the time.
What an awesome song.
I had just moved to Illinois.
As soon as I heard the album, I'm like, you know what? She deserves all her riches just for that one song.
That was her big comeback.
Right?
Yeah, because I think her previous ones, from what I remember, I think her previous albums didn't go as hard as the from the 90s.
Her 90s shit was cool too.
I think she had
it's dusty, bro. My bad.
Oh, I don't know what I'm doing. Yeah, that was her big comeback and sort of stretched her career.
It's a good song.
What about Britney Spears? Do you know anything about her?
Here and there. I remember like as a adolescence, like I know the shit about like her parents, like weren't they like controlling her or some shit like that? They're not controlling her, but like they were in charge of her money and shit like that, like a guardianship or something. I don't know. I know a little bit about
residency too, right?
I think so.
I don't know anything about her, but last night I was looking at her stuff on TikTok, trying to figure out. I know it's a big story. You probably got to start way back like 20, 30 years ago to even understand what's going on with her, but I was trying to get some info on it.
The whole guardianship and shit like that?
Yeah, well, I was mostly looking at her, how she was in the 90s when she first started. You know, very beautiful, very, her spirit was high, she had energy. And then
Mickey Mouse Clubhouse. She was on the Mickey Mouse Clubhouse, bro.
Disney?
Mm-hmm.
I didn't watch it.
They had like, I didn't watch it either.
I wasn't a Disney kid.
Nah, I was more Nickelodeon, Cartoon Network, but they had like this shit called Mickey Mouse Clubhouse. Bro, she was on there. Justin Timberlake was on there. A lot of famous people were kind of, Ryan Gosling was on there. I mean, it was just kind of like I don't know, like their version of like all that kind of shit. Like, it's not sketch comedy, more like fucking, these are kids like jamming out and stuff. But she started from there, then blew up in the 90s, low key. Late 90s.
Yeah, I was going through like her different eras. And then she got into like a dark phase. And yeah,
when she shaved her head and shit.
No, that was when she had black hair. Or was that a wig?
I can't remember, bro. I think that was a wig, now that I think about it.
After she shaved, she put on a black wig.
I just remember her bugging the fuck out. That's kind of when I like first started like reading up on her like crazy. Or not even reading up on her, but just seeing her on the news constantly. Like, oh, she's with Kevin Federline. Oh, she shaved her head. Oh, she fucking...
I didn't see any of that.
I would see that just on like E! Or some shit, like just going through the channels, and they'd always like clown on her ass because she was bald. That was the biggest thing that I would see, like, of her. And honestly, for the longest time, I didn't really know, like, any of her music. I know I heard it, obviously, but I never, like, I wouldn't be able to tell you, like, song titles and shit like that for the longest. So now I kind of can, but I don't know. I feel like I'm the same way with, like, Taylor Swift, where, like, I know she's a very, very big artist, but, like, gun to my head, I don't know if I could name you, like, 5 songs.
Sweetest Dreams. No, that's Beyonce.
Is it 21? I'm feeling 22 or something.
22.
22?
And Wildest Dreams.
That's Taylor Swift?
Yeah. It's like the only one I don't hate her music. Actually, I do. When I worked at Forever 21, they played her album over and over and over. Her and Adele. I knew every single fucking word to the album.
To the Adele one or to...
Fuck, both of them. But the thing is, Adele's talented. No, I love Adele. I didn't like her at first. I didn't care for her, but she grew on me.
I thought she was black for the longest time. No bullshit.
She has a broad audience.
Hey, no, she seems pretty talented. Rolling in the Deep. That's just powerful, bro. I don't know how the fuck people could do that. Breath control is crazy.
Yeah.
Oof. Well, before we get out of here, man, I know you're a big fan of Madonna. I don't really know any other artists you're like really into. Go ahead, give me like your top 5. What do you listen to right now?
So many people. Let me just whip out my Spotify.
Go ahead, brother. Yeah.
Oh shit, it's recording.
Ah, fuck.
Well, okay, so I've said before, I admire Prince and like his feminine side. He owned his femininity or whatever you call it.
His sexiness.
Yeah.
He's a sexy guy.
He had it, and I don't listen to his music that much. I just like him as a symbol.
It's funny. Because of his name, he had to like change his name to like a symbol.
Oh.
Really? You know that?
I mean, I know about it, but I don't.
He got like fucked up with like the record label or some shit. So they owned his masters.
Oh yeah, and as soon as he got his masters, they offed him.
Fuck, I don't know about that. That's fucking crazy, man. Imagine. Fuck.
But I like, let's see, Alicia Keys, Aaliyah, Frank Sinatra. I've said Neo before. I like some Spanish songs. I don't know their names, but Selena.
Selena's good.
Obviously. La Mafia. I like a few.
LA Mafia? Hell yeah, dude.
La Mafia. I be singing them, and I'm not even saying it right, but
They go hard. They go hard.
and trying to think. Omar Apollo,
Hell yeah, dude.
Mac DeMarco,
Yes. Now you're into my wheelhouse now.
Billy Idol,
Billy
Pat-
Idol, okay.
Pat Benatar, Cyndi Lauper, Boyz II Men, Mariah Carey.
Mariah Carey, Boyz II Men. Boyz II Men.
I like Nelly.
Dude,
I just like his whole thing, but I don't listen to his music all the time. I just like him.
as a child, bro, one of the early artists that I remember liking, other than like you growing up, especially me, like growing up here, like it'd be like a lot of like either rap or like Spanish music. But like one artist where I was like, you know what, I really like this guy, Nelly. Ride With Me,
Yeah,
fucking, he had the jams, bro.
yeah.
I remember
know,
I bought his CDs. It was like Sweet Suit or some shit like that.
With the
Yeah. Where you fucking put them together in this like a phase or some shit. It was cool.
Aloe Black is a good artist.
I love Black. I haven't heard that name in a minute, bro. That's crazy.
He releases. I don't listen to him that much either, but I do like him a lot. Lately, I've just been going. I'll find a song that I haven't heard in a long time, and I'll put it on my like list, and I'll just The Who.
The Who, okay.
You like them?
I like yeah, I'm trying to think. What's the name of this? Baba O'Reilly now or something? I'm trying to think of their big hits. Like Pinball Wizard.
Wolf Totem
Yeah.
and Triangle.
They're really good, bro.
They made a song with LP.
The rapper?
LP. No, she's a lady that
Shit.
sings.
There's a rapper named LP El Producto. I was about to say, God,
She
that's
just,
fucking
like,
crazy.
She sounds kind of like a goat. Like, I don't
Okay,
know how to
okay.
explain it, but she has a big song called Lost on You. That was a good one.
You got me thinking about Billy Idol now, bro. Eyes Without a Face.
I was about to say Billie Eilish.
I don't listen to her that much at all, bro.
I did like Birds of a Feather.
That's a good song.
It is.
It's a really good song.
It's peaceful.
It's really chill. What do you think? Because, like, as someone who sings, like, how would you describe her singing? It's almost like whispery, no? She's like singing, but it's like almost like she isn't belting out like Adele or belting out like a Beyonce or some shit like that.
Yeah, and I think it's fine because it's soothing.
Mhm.
It's pretty. Like
It's very pretty.
I don't think everyone has to
Mhm.
go all out Whitney Houston. You know. 'Cause
You think she can though?
I don't know too much about her.
I don't know too much about her
I've
either.
never-
I'm curious though.
The first one I heard from her and saw her do was the one where she was on the rooftop and it was raining and she was
Mhm. Right.
she was yelling,
She was yelling, yeah.
but I don't know. I like her whisper voice.
It's very. It reminds me of like a Claro or some shit like that. I don't know if you listen to Claro at all, but it's very similar. That kind of like, or the Marias, where like the person's singing, but like it's very like they're almost like talking to you instead, but like in a very like sonically like pleasing like sound.
Yeah, it's a good vibe.
Hmm?
I mean, people like Whitney Houston. I know she's very talented, but I've never put her on because I just don't like all that yelling.
It could be a lot, especially like Whitney. Just feels like you gotta move around and shit like that. It's like if I'm just like laying in my bed. Yeah, I'm just kind of like twitching my leg and shit. It's like not even.
I mean, Adele yells a lot too, but
What about like Queen, bro? You into like Freddie Mercury at all?
I've never gotten into them.
They have like a lot of hits. Low key, bro. Maybe the greatest band. Not my favorite band, but just accolades and like the hits and shit like that, bro. They're really really good.
I like Leonard Skinner.
They're pretty good. Simple Man.
Yeah.
Simple Man goes hard.
And they passed right after their album.
I never knew their shit was like Confederate flag until I had like a shirt that I bought from Walmart.
Oh, I didn't know that either.
Nah, for sure, yeah. I bought a shirt and I was looking. I was like, "Oh, this is the American flag." Like
Well, I
whatever.
still like them.
It was the American flag. I'm like, "Yeah, it's whatever." And I think I wore it to. What did I wear it to? It was either wrestling practice or it was like.
Someone called you out on it?
Yeah. It was either like boxing. It was either like, it was the boxing gym or like to wrestling practice. And someone was just like, "Damn." They said something about the South, like the South lives on, or some dumb shit like that. What the fuck's he talking about? And then I looked it up and I was like, "Oh, this is a Confederate flag that I'm wearing. You not wear that anymore."
I know someone that has one in his garage.
A Confederate flag?
Yeah, just hanging up, and I saw him like,
What a
"Oh."
loser, dude. They lose.
my
They
God.
lost.
But he said he puts it up just to piss people off.
I think there's another guy who has a badass song, but he's like a fucking idiot. But that one Strangle,
Toby Keith.
Ted Nugent. You know who that is? Ted Nugent. He has a song called Stranglehold that's really, really hard. But he's a fucking dumbass. Like if you look at his shit again, it's like Confederate flag, like full on like. I want to say Proud Boy because that's the wrong fucking name, but
You like that one dude, the new guy? He's not brand new, but country guy.
I'm not a big country guy, low key.
Fuck, I forgot his name. Starts with an M. It's like
I think I know what you're talking about. He got like he got fucked off on like Saturday Night Live, no, or some shit.
yeah, Morgan
Wallen.
Wallen.
I never really heard
Wallace.
some shit, to be honest with you.
Yeah, he has some good songs.
Yeah.
He has a cover that he made. It's called "Cover Me Up," but it's a cover of an old song.
How are you with like country music, bro?
I like country.
Yeah.
Yeah, I have a whole playlist I sing.
Really?
Yeah, there's actually one. We watched this scary movie, and on the credits they were playing a song, and I recognized the voice. It was Loretta Lynn. She's like the first woman of country, which I should have mentioned her earlier. I like some of her songs, but she was singing this song, and I'm like, this sounds like Loretta Lynn. I looked it up, and it was a cover of a Guy song. So I looked up the Guy song, and I keep listening to it and singing it, and it's called "Hello, Darling."
Hello, darling. Okay.
Yeah, it played on the end of some scary movie that was released recently, but if anyone's listening, y'all should check it out. Hello, darling.
Are you more like a folk, like Johnny Cash kind of country person,
I do like that.
or
Yeah.
like the current day like pop? Fuck, I can't get into the pop shit like that.
Yeah, I like both. I like some of the poppy stuff I skip more often. I like the classics. I like the slower ones that's full of soul and blues, and but I do like some of the newer ones, like the guy that sings Heaven. I cannot think of his name.
You can probably look it up, man. We got the computer. It's a country song.
Yeah, it's called Heaven.
Heaven country song. Kane Brown.
Yep.
Shit. Okay. Yeah, there's a couple like newer
he's
people that I
poppy.
fuck with a little bit. Going Out is where I hear it the most. Like Midland, I don't even know who Midland is. They got some like decent songs. There's like two. It's funny because there's two that I like a lot. One is like Neon Moon. Yeah, you're right. It's a good song.
It is a good song.
It's a good song.
That's
And
a good karaoke song.
hey, low key, if I have like a gun to my head and like I'll do that one. Fuck it.
It's not a bad song to do.
It's not a bad song.
Worst fear.
There's another one that I got that reminds me of that shit a lot, but I can never think of the name. And I had looked it up one day. I had sung it in Google and like it came up. Tennessee Whiskey,
Yeah, that one. It's a good song. It's definitely overdone.
right?
Like everyone started covering it, and it became really big and played everywhere.
It's like a meme almost.
Yeah, but it's still a good song,
Mhm.
and he sings it with. I don't know who the singer is, but you could hear it in his.
I don't fucking know, bro.
It's beautiful. There's a song called "Heartache Medication" by.
John Party.
Yeah,
See, I know a little bit.
that's my favorite country song ever. And I don't
What the
know
fuck did he say? He's like sitting back drinking doubles or some shit like that. What the fuck does he say, dude? I'm gonna get the fucking look up the lyrics. What the fuck am I doing?
Something about bubbles.
He starts floating a little bit, bro. Low key. He also looks like Buzz Lightyear. I don't know if you've ever seen how the way he looks like. Kind of looks like Buzz Lightyear a little bit. Let's see.
Little later on, probably finding some trouble.
Do you see the Buzz Lightyear comparison at all? Or what? You see what I'm saying?
He'd be a good Buzz Lightyear.
Heartache medication, strong dedication.
You can't fly.
Yeah, on that one especially, there's like fucking buzz. Yeah, let me look up these lyrics. There's a part where he starts. Oh, there it is, right there.
Single drink.
There you go. There you go.
Turning into bubbles.
See, like that kind of country is like 2019. It's a modern country song that I fuck with.
Really?
Yeah,
Dude, I thought that was from like the 80s or 90s. It sounds old.
Nah. Oh, yeah, it does sound old, but it was like, yeah, I think it was 2019.
Huh.
But shit like that, I could jam to. But there's more that's like, I guess I don't even know what to call it because I'm not into country like that. But like, the more where it's like kind of rap, but it's not rap. You know what I'm saying?
Does Post Malone do that kind?
I
haven't heard his stuff.
I don't know. I like his old shit, low-key. I haven't heard his country stuff.
Dude, I tasted his Oreos.
What are they? I don't.
He had Oreos. And
Uh-huh.
I tasted them and I'm like, okay.
What was the flavor?
Just imagine what Post Malone would taste like after
Like
a
cigarettes
concert.
or some shit, dude. Like, motherfucker, like
After
stink.
a
I ain't gonna hold
long,
you.
sweaty concert.
He's from Dallas. I always give him shit, but I do like some Post Malone songs. Circles is good.
It's a good one.
Seasons change, but I'm right. He also has one with Justin Bieber, Deja Vu. This is hard. And he lost a lot of weight, bro. Shout out to him.
He's in his country phase.
He had to, huh? They were like, you can't fucking pull up like that. We already have Jelly Roll. You can't fucking, you know. You know who that is or not?
Yeah.
He's in wrestling. That's the only reason why I know him. He popped up on like he chokeslammed somebody recently, and I was like, what the fuck? What the fuck is he doing here?
Look up a guy. His name is. Oh fuck! I forgot. He's a ginger, a redheaded
Keyboard so
rapper, a redheaded country rapper. I forgot his name. But
Oh,
I met him at the gym, and I was like, "Hey, would you check out my song Early Bird?" This was like a couple years ago, and he's like, "Yeah, I'll check it out." He has tattoos. He looks all scary and stuff. But I'm like, I gotta ask this. So he's like, "Yeah, what is it called?" And he looked it up, started listening to it. I was like, "What do you do?" He's like, kind of chuckles. He's like, "I'm in the music industry too." And I was like, "Okay, I'll look you up." And then I looked him up, and then I was listening to his stuff, and then I was looking at his profiles. I'm like, "Hey, this guy's kind of famous." And when I went to find him, he was already gone.
oh, this guy,
No,
Country
But
Roads.
he worked with
I like how Action Bronson popped up. That's fucking awesome.
Jelly Roll.
This fucker. Is it him, bro? This fucking
No.
Western Virginia motherfucker.
Well, I had him on Instagram, but he didn't follow me back, so I unfollowed him.
That's valid. That's a good decision you made. I mean, I could put country singer, but he was a rapper though.
Country
Like
rapper.
he'd like rap and country rapper.
He's not like really famous, but
I think I know who you're talking about, bro. I'm trying to think.
he's more like if you were to go to the hood and see a thug. He looks like a thug, but he's a country rapper.
See, you just saying that like makes me not want to listen to his. Was it good? His
Oh
music?
no, he's a very nice guy. His music's good, but his appearance, he comes up like he looks tough, like a tough dude.
I'm just getting girls over here, bro.
Reba,
dude.
Reba. What was her thing?
I don't even know what to look up. Redhead country.
A mom who works 2 jobs.
She had a show, didn't she?
Yeah.
Didn't she have a show on like I forgot what the fuck it was, Lifetime or some shit? I could put artists like Jelly Roll. What do you think? That might come up.
Yeah.
This motherfucker's tatted up. Holy fuck.
6:37.
Oh fuck, I forgot you have to go. Is that it? Fucking. It's just him, bro. Oh, is this guy? Luke Combs? Nah.
I don't think he'd be at Planet Fitness.
Oh yeah, he lost a lot of weight too. Shut up. Wait, that's Action Bronson. What am I talking about?
Huh.
Wait a minute. What the fuck am I doing? Does any of these like pop up?
A little more.
Tyler?
Man, I don't remember what his name was.
Who's a nice guy though?
Yeah, he's a nice guy. His name was like a word.
What if he hits you up recently out of nowhere? He's like, yo, man, I really need to get in contact with you. And I want to sign you to my record label.
Follow me back on Instagram.
But in order for you to like get signed, you have to like
Frogs.
Yeah.
Okay, bring it on.
Yeah, you do it.
Yeah.
Fuck it.
But I want to own my masters.
You have to.
I'm not gonna let that slide.
You have to, dude.
All right. I'm have to head out.
It's all good, brother. Well, guys, that's going to do it for this week's episode of a Thinking Boy podcast. I've been your host, Cesar Perez, with
Marcel.
till next time.